more. Yesterday we did a bunch of different styles of the teeth, learned some new styles, ways to use the teeth. Today we're going to review that, and I'm going to show you how to set some of those up, how to use them inside of the combination, how to kind of bait your opponent into some stuff, and how to come back after some mistakes, and maybe not making a mistake after all right? We're going to warm up on the rope, we'll get into a warm-up, and then we'll get into it, okay? We'll be back in just a couple minutes. About 2 minutes on those ropes, boys and girls. Hi, Caitlin. 1 minute. All right, ropes up. All right, let's get some hand weights. Those of you guys at home, if you have hand weights, let's grab them, or soup cans, or whatever. If you don't have any, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Just use your hands. Okay, we're going to run a little circuit. I got to look and see what I wrote down, actually. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to do 50 punches, followed by 50 skip knees, followed by 50 alternating teeps, followed by 10 burpees. Okay? So that's the first set. It will get better, I promise. All right, so we're going to start off with 50 punches. Okay, I would like to see you guys mixing up your punches as much as possible. Okay, not just sitting there throwing 1-2s. Mix them up. Okay, so you got 50 of those. Then I want you on the wall doing 50 skip knees. Then on the wall doing 50 alternating teeps. And then doing 10 burpees. Ready, set, go. make sure you count your punches. That was aggressive. Guys trying to throw some style into it. Not forget all that practice that we did with those teeth, getting that chamber up nice and high, getting that foot nice and flat on the wall. Proper hand position. Right. Set one. All right, set two. 75, down the ground. 15 burpees. 75 punches. 75 skip knees. 75 alternating teeps. 15 burpees. Ready, go. Face up, push, push, push. next set. Up to 100. 100 punches. 100 skip knees. 100 alternating teeps. We're going to do 20 burpees. Ready, go. Woo. All right. Good job, guys. Set 4. 150. 150. Skip knees, 150 alternating teeps, and 25 burpees. That's it, I promise. The last one. All right? Come on, get it done, get it done, get it done. I asked you. 150, 150. We're going to slow it down a little bit after that, guys. Those knees up, Kev. Woo. 25, 25. yourself some water. Begin today's lesson. All right, Kevin, we already got a lake. I love it. All right. So, I'm going to assume that everybody's nice and warmed up. All right. All right, let me fix this camera. There we go. All right. Okay, so we started talking about teeps earlier this week. We did a heavy teep day Monday.
No,
Tuesday. And we took a little break. We did a little strength conditioning day. And then yesterday we got back on talking about different styles of teeps. So we're going to review 4 different styles of teeps. We talked about a standard teep, a thigh teep, a side teep, and a jumping teep. Okay? Now we're going to review those really quick so everybody's familiar with them in case you missed it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys different ways that you can use those teeps and how to line them up and things like that. All right? So I'll have Anthony and Kevin come up. So the first one we have is just our regular teep. Obviously, most of you guys know that. We got our left and right teeps. Good, like so. Okay? We have our thigh teeps, which that's inside. We use our front or our lead. Good. Now, what's the important thing to remember about this? What can we not do? Good. You cannot tip the hip on top of the leg, on top of the teep. So when you're teeping, your hip cannot be on top. Okay? If it's on top, that's illegal, guys. I am a ref for multiple different sanctions, and I will tell you right now, that is an automatic disqualification. I will not warn you. I will not tell you. I will disqualify you immediately. That can seriously hurt somebody. But if you're in the street, by all means, help yourself. You do the knee. Okay? But in the ring, it is illegal. Okay? So those ones most people are familiar with. Now, the one thing I do want to talk about with that thigh teep is on that rear one, you can open it like that, or you can use it straight like that, however you feel. I personally like to open mine up, but that's just however you feel comfortable. One is a little faster. This one has a little bit more grip to it, okay? Because you're angling off the leg, so it's a little easier. And this one has a tendency to slip. This one's a little bit more, it's a little more grippy, okay? So from there, we have our side teep, okay? So our side teep, now understand, I do not want you guys to confuse this with the side kick of karate. There are 2 different techniques. Although they look very similar, they are 2 different techniques. In Thai, our teeps are designed to push, not to strike, okay? Whereas in a karate, actually, Kevin, who is very good at karate, show me a side kick on Anthony. Okay? He's trying to strike. The difference in my side teep is I'm trying to push. Okay? And I can jump into it, but I'm actually trying to push. I'm not trying to strike. Okay? Difference. Big difference. Okay? So what we want to do, guys, is we're going to start off with the lead. I'll let Anthony familiar with it. You want me to do it? Yeah.
I'm not good at it.
All right, so we're going to start here. First thing first, I'm going to take my lead foot and I'm going to turn it so that it's facing the same direction as my other foot. Now I pick my knee up and I hop forward and extend. Okay? So again, I'm here, I turn, I lift, and I extend. Now, again, eventually it's all going to be one motion. Okay? With the front one, you're going to have to step around. For the rear one, For the rear, I'm going to step around, lift, and fire. Okay? Good. So try a couple of those out. Yeah, they'll definitely stretch your hips out. But you are trying to get off the ground. It is a jump. So you're going to jump with that rear foot. And remember, practice pushing. Imagine you're pushing your opponent. Trust me, it hurts. All right? I'm not going to spend too much time on it. So, this is the one that most of you guys have an issue with, the jumping teep. So I like to start people out basic, okay? The first thing I want you guys to do is throw your rear knee, and just elevate your body. Jump up off the ground. That's all I want you to do right now. Okay, throw your knee, get up off the ground. Good. Now all I'm going to do is once I get off my ground, whatever leg I jumped off of, I'm going to extend it. Boom. And there's your jump T. Okay? So same thing. I went here. Now I'm going to do is extend. Bam. And there's your jump T. All right? It's going to be much more comfortable to do the lead one for now because it's more comfortable to lift this up from the rear. I'll show you how to use the other one in just a little bit. All right? So start with your rear, your lead. There you go. Jump and T. Good. Try to cover some distance with it. A lot of you guys hear me say that the rear teep is your longest technique in Thai. It's not exactly true. It's your longest standard. The actual longest techniques that you can do in Thai are these two, the side teep and the jump teep. They're just not traditional or basic ones. Okay? Out of your basic ones, it's the rear teep. These actually, because you leave the ground, you can actually cover distance with it, plus the length of your leg. It means that you can, I've seen people teep halfway across the ring. Very powerful technique for closing distance. But understand, guys, what's the problem here? Why are these considered high-risk maneuvers comparative to like a standard teep? Because of one thing, and one thing only, and what's that?
Leave the ground.
I leave the ground, correct. Anytime my feet come off the ground, I am controlled by gravity. At that point, I do not control, I cannot adjust where I go from that point. Once I jump off the ground, my body is going to come down in a certain trajectory, and there's nothing I can do about that. So if there's a right cross that's coming down that same trajectory, guess what? Jump into. Dragon, that one's for you. Just kidding. Okay. Inside joke, sorry. Anyway, yeah, I can't control it, okay? So anytime you leave the ground, understand that you are now not in control of your body, where your body lands. So if somebody throws a cross, you're going to dive right into it, and you're going to feel it with the full force of your body, okay? So as much as these are very powerful techniques, they can also be very high-risk techniques, okay? So let's try the other one first. Now, the easiest way to do this is just to step forward. So just step forward, lift up your knee, boom, and just, okay? So just step forward with your right, jump up with your left, knee, there you go. There you go. You don't have to. This is the easiest way. You don't have to. It never said you had to. I just said the easiest way is to walk into it. So as you see, Anthony's not actually walking into it. He's just popping right up off that knee. And that's 100% good. It's a lot easier for most people. A lot of people will switch. A lot of people will do like what a switch knee. They'll actually switch and then jump into it. Okay, there's all kinds of different ways you can put it on. You just got to get to that point where you can jump up. All right, so let's stop there. Okay, so now, great, you got these teeps. Awesome. How do we use these, crew? How do we use these different teeps? All right, what are they used for? What are they good at? What should I use them for? All right, so let's start all the way back at the beginning with our regular teeps. Okay, we have two different teeps. We have our lead teep. We have a rear teep. Although they are the same technique, they are drastically different in what they do. Okay, rear teep, big, strong, and long. Okay, front teep, fast, very controlled, very control-oriented. For any of you guys that have ever sparred Caressa in my gym before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, use them for what they're for. I'm not going to try to be on my opponent and use my lead teep to push Anthony way back. No point. But if I have my rear teep, now I'm going through them. This is very strong, okay? I'm going to use my lead teep for control, to keep Anthony right where I want to keep him, like so, okay? The other great thing about the lead teep is that I step down into my stance, and that is very, very big in Thai. Techniques that allow you to step down into your stance allow you to then do almost every technique that you know as a follow-up. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to throw our jab cross, throw our rear teep, and we're going to step right down into that cross. So lead teep, I'm sorry. So jab cross, lead teep, step right down into that cross. So let your body fall right into that step. Wait, that's next. All right, so let's talk a little theory here. Keep working while I'm talking. Keep working while I'm talking. There's two reasons that make this tech. We use this a lot. A lot of you guys are in my class. You've done this combination a ton of times. There's a reason what makes this combination so good. There's two reasons. Anthony, can you tell me one thing that's really strong about this combination? The obvious reason.
Power you get?
Correct. The power that you get from dropping into this cross generate a ton of power. That cross is 10, 20% at least more powerful than a regular cross because you drop his weight into it. Kevin, can you tell me the not so obvious thing that's so good about this?
The not so?
I'm putting you on the spot. I don't expect you to get it right. So think about it, guys. Think about it.
I'm leaving myself.
Where am I attacking? Where? Come here. Look at me.
Nice.
Okay, so jab cross. What's the defense to this? What's the defense to this? For me to put my hands where? Okay? So if they don't get a hold of that leg, or they don't properly get it out of the way, guess what? Their hands are where? Down. Where's the cross going? Head. Exactly. What we're doing here is what you had it right, body head. That's kind of what I was looking for. We're hitting a target and then coming back to where the opening is probably going to be. Understand? All right? All right. So let's talk about the rear teep. The rear teep is much more of a finale than anything else. Nine times out of 10, you're going to end a combination with this because you are going to push your opponent so far away from you if you land it correctly that you're probably not going to be able to follow up if you use its full power. Okay? Do not underestimate the strength of this technique. Okay? I've seen people get crushed with this. All right, so we're going to start off. We're going to throw a jab cross. We're going to throw our hook, boom, and pull that. Good. Now, let me show you one of the best times to use this. And a lot of people don't think of this, and I yell at my students all the time for this. Okay, so let me show you when a really great time to do this. Throw your jab cross up. Right there. He saw me lean back away from that cross, but what happens to my stomach? It doesn't go anywhere. And now I can't move it out the way. I can't catch it from here. If he puts the full power of that teep in there, I am going to go blind. Understand? So the lean back is a great way to use this. If you see somebody lean back away from your hook, just right dead stand in the front. Okay? So let's try jab cross hook. Imagine your opponent lean away from you, put it right in their chest. Boom. Good. Good. All right, right. So, I got so much stuff I want to talk about. I don't have enough time. All right. Another good way, and I'll just touch on it really fast. If you see your opponent start to retreat, if they are moving backwards, it is almost impossible to stop the power of that. You can't catch it moving backwards. You can't sweep it moving backwards. So if you see your opponent starting to retreat, good time to use the teep. Now let's think of something out of the box, something that's not so obvious. What else could I do with that lead? Possibly.
Short range.
Watch this, guys. Boom, 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 boom.
Step through.
All right, you can actually step through it and line up your switch kick. Or, guess it wouldn't be a switch kick anymore, would it? All right, so try this. Come over here. Jab, cross, hook. Throw your rear teep, step right through it. Bang, and throw your kick. Look how much distance this covers. Come right here, Anthony, work across. Watch how far Anthony goes in this combination. Almost all the way across the screen. Okay, we're talking, what, 7, 8 feet? Wing's only 20. So you literally covered almost half the ring. Okay, great way to chase somebody down. So let's try this. Right back here. You're gonna need some room.
You want to?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kevin can do it too. All right, so jab, cross. Boom, boom, and boom. There we are. My bad. Jab, cross. Commit to it. Boom. Walk right through it, and there it is. Never even thought about that, did you?
Not really.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones that a lot of people don't think. And
I think I do it on accident.
well, that's what I was about to tell you. This is not something that's going to work multiple times, but it is something that will work once in a fight. Okay? It's not going to work 3 or 4 times, but it only needs to work once. Yeah. Yeah, well, it should. If it works 3 or 4 times, then I'm going to have a long talk with you. Good. Good. All right. So let's take away from that. All right. So I'm not really going to touch too much on the thigh kicks, guys. Thigh kicks are really not done inside of combinations that much. Thigh kicks are really just keeping your opponent at bay. It's just really more of an annoyance than anything else. Some people that are really good at it your knee can really get sore by the end of the fight. But, I mean, it's just basic. There's not really a whole lot we're doing there, okay? So we're going to go by that. What I really want to get to is the side teep. The side teep more than anything, because this is the one that you really need to set up, because you're not going to be able to sit. It's the most obvious. If I'm sitting in front of Anthony and I go like this, he knows exactly what I'm doing. And any karate guy will tell you that this is one of the hardest techniques to actually pull off in a competition, is it not? Because everybody knows this maneuver. Everybody knows. And a lot of people don't know it, but if you see somebody do it, all you have to do, no, pull to the other side. Just turn. As soon as he turns, I'm just going to step at his backside. All I have to do. Easy peasy. Okay? And then you have to sweep. You have all kinds of stuff there. Okay? So we have to line this up somehow. Okay? First way I'm going to teach you, and I'm not going to take credit for this. This is actually a Caressa thing. So Caressa, God love you. All right? And she does this really well. She comes here and she'll throw her teeth, and as she sets down, she'll jump out. Okay? So we're going to come here. We're going to throw jab cross, teeth, step in, and jump out. Okay? It happens really fast. If you've ever been hit by it with her in sparring, you know that it takes its speed. All right? So try it. Jab cross. You're going to throw your lead teeth and step right into it. There you go.
That makes it feel better too, though. Come off of that.
Oh yeah, it feels nice coming off of that. Yeah, this is the Caressa special.
She does an uppercut out of nowhere.
Bang! There it is. There it is. And you can do the same thing with the rear teeth, guys. Jab cross, rear teeth, step down, bang. It just not quite as comfortable. I don't know. I just don't like it as much as that one. All right, we got that one. So what else? How? All right, so let you guys think. What would leave me in this position here? What would I do that I would end up in that position? Okay. Exactly. All right, so I'm going to trust that I'm not going to kick Anthony in the face and you're actually going to lean back, okay? So Anthony leans back. Oh, there you go. All right. Now, I didn't jump into it, obviously, because I like him, okay? But yeah, this is great off a missed kick. So jab cross, throw your kick, stop, bang, go right into it. It's a good way to turn a mess up into, well, not so much of a mess up, all right? So try it. So jab cross, swing your kick, and bang, jump right into it. There you go. You got it. Now the secret here, guys, is as soon as you realize you missed your kick, I'll let you do it on me.
Okay.
As soon as you realize you missed your kick, is to pull your knee back to you. So as he goes, you realize right here he missed his kick. He pulls his knee right back to him. Okay, so he doesn't swing all the way around. He stops his rotation, and now he can jump into it. See how he pulled his knee back to him as soon as he realized he missed? And that will stop your momentum from carrying you in a full 180 where you can't do it. So let's try it a couple more times. Well, you got to sit it down first. Yeah. You don't sit it down, you don't got any power. Bang, there you go. Now, guys, it's really easy to get real comfortable doing this and not getting off the ground, but concentrate on getting off the ground. There's so much more power into it if you get that thigh. Yes, so much more power. If you take a little hop, you're not going to put yourself in too much danger. I mean, if you got that much room between you and your opponent, you're not in terrible danger. Now, I will tell you the biggest mistake I see with this is people trying to pull this off and they don't have enough room. Okay, so if I'm here and Anthony leans back, boom, and we're right here, and I try to, okay, people trying to get this where they can't actually extend the leg. If you can't extend the leg, you can't do the power. They can walk right through it and sweep you, hit you, do the leg. So make sure you have enough room between you and your opponent setting this up. All right. So the last one is the jump teep. The jump teep, best time to use it is anytime you have a reeling opponent. And I'll tell you that right now. Anytime you have danger opponent, he is reeling back, he is going anywhere backwards where that you can create enough momentum to get at him, good time. Not good is when an opponent is coming forward. Drag it again, okay? All right, so what happens is if your opponent's coming forward, that means they're based. That means they're ready to throw something. And they can very easily throw that right hand straight up and let you come right down into it. But if your opponent is moving backwards, great time. What is our best technique at making an opponent move backwards? Exactly. All right, so jab cross, throw your lead teep, and bang, there it is. And you can do either leg. So watch this, jab cross, teep, walk through,
Okay.
and go right into your lead teep too. Knee up, knee up. Nope.
This means.
Yep. So jab cross, teep, walk through, knee up. No, knee up as you walk through.
Okay.
Knee up.
I was wondering what the disconnect was.
And bang. Right. You should be able to pull either teep off. So I want you to be able to pull either teep off of that set. Good. Now ball. Y'all can't be winners. One.
March through it.
Yes, that was actually what I was going to get to. Another one that you'll see a lot of people do is march. We're not really going to go over this. You'll see a lot of people fake the knee and then jump to the teep. Again, I find it most beneficial when I get my opponent moving backwards. That's really when I go after this technique, okay? Because I know it's almost impossible to counter my weight in the air when you're moving backwards, okay? I'm not saying with that, but just anybody, okay? All right, everybody here. All right, guys, I want to thank Kevin and Anthony for showing up today. Guys, we talked about the teep this week. We went through different types of teeps. We practiced how to properly teep. We talked about the chamber. We talked about the extension. We talked about the rechamber. We talked about the balance. We talked about how to put it together. We talked about how to drill it. Okay, and then we started adding some other teeps into the equation to make our teep game a little bit more diverse. Okay, you really need to practice these. Okay, because jumping in the air and teeping nothing is very different than trying to hit a live opponent. But it's where you start. Okay, get your reps in, get your training in, get your confidence up, so that you have the want to actually try this in real. Because most people, when they first try it, they don't even want to try this against a live person. And you got to step out of that box. You got to feel comfortable enough with it that you can try to execute it. Okay, guys, this has been Crew Matt. This is Elite Muay Thai. This has been a Thai class. You guys have a great weekend. I'll talk to you guys actually tomorrow.